My name is Alexander OSEI KWAME, Possible, from Ghana. You can call me Possible for short. In our previous lecture, we look at the first method or one of the methods of writing a body or developing paragraph, which is a deductive approach. And realize that under the deductive approach, we start from the general view or a point of generalization, and we come to a point of being specific. Now, the point of generalization are being supported with facts and figures, with credible informations in order to come to conclusion or a specific conclusion. Today, we are going to look at the second method, which is the inductive method. The inductive method, unlike the deductive method, moves from the point of being specific or a point of specification to a generalization. I hope it makes sense. That one is start from the rare concept, then it moves to the general view. So we are saying that this involves beginning a paragraph with a point, which eventually leads to a conclusion. I hope it makes sense. That is, it begins the paragraph with details that come in the form of examples, story, factual statements, and etc. I hope it makes sense. So we can say that the inductive method, it involves beginning a paragraph with a point, which eventually leads to a conclusion. So you start with a specific point, and you support them with facts, informations, right? Factual information or factual statements or stories in order to lead to a conclusion. I hope it makes sense. So basically, we are saying that it begins the paragraph with details that come in the form of examples, stories, or factual statements in leading the audience or the reader to a conclusion. I hope it makes sense. Nice one. So we start from a point and we add details or factual statements or stories to them in order to lead the audience or the reader or the readers to a solid conclusion. I hope it makes sense. So ideally, unlike the deductive method, we start from the general point of view to a specific point of view. The inductive starts from a specific point of view to a general point of view. So it will start and it will add stories, it will add factual statement to it, then from there we come into conclusion. Unlike the deductive method, of which it is normally being employed by the Koreans or the Asians, right, in their style of drama and movies, the inductive method is mostly used by the Africans. It's mostly used by the Africans. Yes, it's why am I saying that it is mostly used by the Africans? When you're watching an African movie, sometimes you see that there are two categories of people. The first person is a person who is very good, kind, loving, in fact, a God-fearing person. And the other one is, in fact, let me say, a wicked person, an evil person. Now, from the concept, right from the beginning of the movie, you can predict that it will never be well with the wicked person. And you can also predict that the person who is loving, kind, good, and very gentle in the movie would definitely end up becoming a great person in future. So that method, of which you can easily predict, is what is called inductive method. Inductive method is mostly used by weak people who are, sorry to say that, but people who are not all that good in writing. So in exams, listen to me very carefully, in exams we don't go there to prove our intelligence. We go there to tackle the one that we are good at in order to score marks. So if you want to score marks, a good mark, of course, then I would advise you to go by the inductive method. I hope it makes sense. Nice one. Now, look at how to go by the inductive method. The deductive method, I told you that you start maybe the curiosity, you start the curiosity with the definition, you support it with informations, or you support it with ideas or the concept that has been brought forth, or researches that has been brought forth by renowned people, right? Good. But the inductive method, you can start with this. Curiosity is one of the major causes of teenage pregnancy. Have you seen it? Now, the deductive, we ended with this. But the deductive, we ended with this. But the inductive, we are starting with it. One of the major causes of teenage pregnancy is curiosity. Curiosity is the art of being inquisitive, or is the art of exploring. According to the research of this, you see that one. So you started with curiosity as one of the major causes of teenage pregnancy, and you are adding information, facts. You are adding facts, information, stories to it, researches, statistics to it, in order to take the attention or to capture the attention of your reader or your audience. I hope it makes sense. So conclusively, what I want to tell you is that the deductive starts from generalization to specification, but the inductive starts from specification to generalization. Once again, my name is Alexander OSEI KWAME Possible. You can call me Possible for short.